Hello, everybody. Welcome to Super Fast Tortoise. Super Fast Tortoise. Random chat and chill. Friends, welcome to join. Friends of the channel are welcome to join. If they want to hop on, let me know on Discord. But yeah, hello. Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. Whatever time of day it is. I'm just happy you're here. It is Tortoise Chat and Chill Day. How's it going for you? Say hello in chat. And yeah, let's just have a conversation. I got coffee here. Yeah, I got my coffee. I got my water. My water. Let's say the big mill. What's up? Hey, 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 Mrs. Fiddlesticks. That's right, Mr. Billy. Hello. Lone Wolf. What's up? Brr, 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 brr. Lone Wolf. Hey. Oh, man. It is that time of day. I've been busy for a while. I got a topic for Tuesday kind of ready. I've been talking to two people about it, Tibalt and Ray. And we've been chit chatting. We got one person who's like very for the topic, and the other person's defending against the topic. And I'm like, what's the best way to cover this topic? Because the topic we've been talking about is budget in MTG. Like, does budget affect your deck building and stuff like that? And the question people ask is, what's up? Hey, Oscar, what's up? Oscarino, how's it going? Yeah. Yeah, Doug Blaggett. Hello, Hillbilly. I see your face there now. Woo woo. So, yeah, so I've been discussing, trying to brainstorm topics because I want to get the community feel what they feel about it because we've been watching a lot of videos. Well, a lot of videos have been popping up in the community, especially some of the bigger channels that are out there and some channels that are growing. It's crazy. Good. So much homework for school, but that's okay. Oh, well, hopefully I can distract you and relax your brain for a bit as you do it. Yeah, homework is important because they want you to remember everything. They want you to put it in practice. Uh, uh, hello, goddess. Hello, Shamanoche. Whoa, whoa. Hey. Hey. So that's the question: does budgeting affect your deck builds? And do you think like my game theory I've been writing down in Discord, for the Magic players out there getting the commander and stuff. There in Discord, there's a section called Game Theory, and in there there's a notes or little PDFs that you can download and read to help you learn with deck building. What you doing here? We're talking about Magic. The Gathering. Yeah. So we have PDFs that can help you learn how to deck build and build more competitive style decks, more optimized decks. And the thing is the classes cannot talk about budget or anything with brackets because building decks is a whole separate thing. It is. K Jacob! DeLawson! What's up? K Jacob! Oh, got a lot of people here today. What's up? You guys are rocking it, rolling. So what I'm trying to put together, you're trying to formalize. Oscar, I feel like you do a good job. I think it's important for new players, but I also think it's important to not overwhelm them with information as well. Try not to. That's why the game theory stuff's broken in PDFs. Take it one step at a time. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all numbered, because deck building is a lot. And one of the things I think I want to get people over is the fear of deck building, because one of the things I think people fret about when deck building is budget. And when you watch a lot of videos about people with these powerful decks, they talk about cards that are just really expensive. Now, there's budget versions of these cards that people talk about. There's budget versions of a lot of cards, and there's other ways to go around that budget or go around that card. And I'm trying to think of a good way to put it because I think some people worry about budget more than they do about deck building. And I think your deck building skills need to improve. All right. Do I like Jurassic Park? I don't know. Do ya? Do ya? Is Jurassic Park one fun? I like Jurassic Park. If the shirt doesn't tell you, and the stuff you can barely see up top, yeah, yeah. But like, what is deck building? So Magic the Gathering, you play with customized card decks that you put together from the collection of cards you got, and deck building focuses on finding building around strategy and synergy of cards to play. Deck building is a skill that you kind of build up because it's easy to slam cards in a deck, but if you want it to work efficiently and operate, you learn about synergy, you learn about stuff like consistency and clocking your deck. So that's been on my brain. And so the first paper I wrote, let's see if I can pull it up. Oh man, listen to a lot of Linkin Park. All right. All right. What card game are you talking about? Magic the Gathering. Yeah, Magic the Gathering. So, I'm not going to read the whole thing to you, but in the basics, I went into bipolar mode because I am bipolar, and I titled the script "How MTG is Not Fair: Budget Issues." And Nabcore, hello, Nabcore, whoop whoop. I think new players mistake that uncommon and commons can be better than rare or mythic. That's right. Commons can be just as powerful as rare or mythic, especially when it comes to removal and draw. Well, everybody's blowing up around me. All right. So, anyways, so the thing is called the titled it, and it's probably titled wrong. Is how MTG is not fair budget issues, and I go into talking about budget issues. Talk about different budgets and affordability, and how some people feel like their games are affected by their affordability of the game. Yeah. Napcore. Honestly, even more so in some situations. What's that too? Can't checker. Sometimes commons and uncommons can be better. They may have lower CMC. That's true. Commons are way better. So, anyways, this article as we're working on talks about affordability in the game, how people feel like it's sometimes pay to win, and the more you scale in brackets, and I know we don't like brackets a lot. We don't like talking about brackets a lot because brackets are there to try to even out gameplay situations, but what people will get into is like these more competitive matches, and they feel like it's a budget thing. And the more I think about it, the more it's the deck building that needs to be targeted, right? Because there are budget cards, and there are some cards out there that don't have budget cards, right? Like, because you watch decks, it's like budget versions of these cards that you should be playing if you're on a budget. And people are like, here's this card, Heroic Intervention, and they show you another card that's costs like a mana more, does the same kind of thing, gives all your creatures unstrikable. And there are some cards that are not like that because like you got cards like Grave Pact and Dictate of Erebos, which are cards that do the same thing, but they're both non-budget cards at this point. But there's no budget version of these cards where they say whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent sacrifices a creature, and there's like no budget version of that card. But then that brings you into the question, like, well, if you don't have those kind of cards, or your opponents are playing those kind of cards that are not budget, do you run a naturalize, right? A naturalize is a generic and a green instant that destroys target enchantment or artifact, and it comes down to the play skill level of it. You know, the lesson, it comes down to play skill. I've beaten $1,000 decks with $100 decks. I think we all have been in that point before. That's a good point. But like, one thing I didn't mention in here in this, one thing I didn't mention in the document, because I didn't think it was important, but it seems more prevalent as I think about it, is net decking, right? Net decking is no longer a thing. I don't think. Like I don't think people can really build a deck anymore without the help of some form of assistance with all the tools. I mean, you got EDH Rex, you got Recommander, you got all these things that are pushing out all these deck advice things that, like, net decking is not really a thing anymore, because people are just getting these deck ideas off different websites, different ways, where some people think it's like net decking, but it's really just getting, information about cards you probably don't know exist. But the one thing I do not really see, and I know you can on EDH Rec, is look for budget options of cards. Budget options of cards can help you in a lot of ways. Let's see. I had a real funky budget Infect deck that only cost like $25 at the time. Nice. Evening, Rayman. I did the old-fashioned way. That's right. So I think one of the things we're focused on in this channel is working on people doing not net decking, helping people build decks better, get them trained in the ways of building decks a lot better. That's why the game theory thing is a thing. But one thing I don't know how to cover very well, and I'll be honest about this, is I don't know how to cover budget options for cards. I don't, because one thing is I don't know all the cards out there, and I don't know all the cards like them out there. Like, I know Diabolic Intent's a good tutor, and it's a budget version of Diabolic Tutor or something like that, or some other tutor, like Demonic Tutor. Demonic Tutor and Demonic Intent or Diabolic Intent is the name of the thing. They cost the same. One makes you sacrifice a creature in order to tutor for a card. No, not that decking no longer the negative stigmatism like it did many years ago. I'm very glad for that. Yeah, it doesn't, because I don't think people build decks, because like people don't build decks based off other decks anymore, like in that fashion. But they have all the information they want that out there, like with EDH Rec and stuff. There's a lot of support out there. So the difference between like net decking and going to EDH Rec is EDH Rec feeds you information that you could get from net decking, but makes you feel like you are doing the work yourself and helping you, which is good. So I need an alternative for Enlightened Tutor. The only issue with that is the Enlightened Tutor searches for an artifact or an enchantment, and the budget versions are either blue for artifacts, and you do have budget versions for white, like I can't remember the name of the card. There's a 3-mana tutor searches for enchantment. That's really good. There's a lot of info out there for people to learn from. Yes, and I'm trying to be one of those channels where people are learning from. Before net decking, there was duelist decking, where they got the best deck straight from the Duelist magazine, right? Right, that's true. I only use EDH Rec when I'm stuck. That's right. That's fine. It's for EDH. Nice. Color doesn't matter. Bam. Like, how about to pull out the wrong deck? There's a lot of enchantment tutors in white. Like, well, I say a lot. There's like 3 or 4 decent ones, and they cost 3 mana for the better ones. The cheaper versions that you want to look for, we'll search for auras and equipment. Yeah, like Open Armory. Right? So, because like Enlightened Tutor can fit in any white deck for and search for any white art or any enchantment or artifact to control. Most good tutors for white and enchantments search for ores and equipment specifically that cost 2 or less. So the ones that search for enchantments cost 3 or more. That just search for basic enchantments. Coach Magic Worldly Tutor? No, not Worldly Tutor. I can't remember what it's called. It was last reprinted in Theros. Costs 2 generic and white, and it just searches the library for an enchantment in Theros. It's a sorcery. I need a decent one to fetch my profs, especially, and something to grab my earth crystal. So yeah, hold on. Try and find the budget card. Idyllic Tutor. All right. Idyllic Tutor. It's like $8-9 now. In Canada or Europe, it's about £5, 57 cents. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know if that's the same price all around. But yeah, Idyllic Tutor. Search your library for an enchantment card, reveal it, put in your hand, shelf your library. Yeah. Yeah. I remember telling people about another mag called Inquest, which I have a copy of Inquest somewhere. There was good info on that too. Yeah. Talk about that. I mean, so because like so here's the question, right? Like if you can't afford like a enlightened tutor, or maybe you do have an enlightened tutor, you just need another tutor for more tutoring effects. If the 3 mana bad, it's 3 mana a bad cost if you can ramp fast enough. Like turn 2, you can cast it for 3 mana, but on turn 2, is that bad for you, or is that doing what you want? Yeah. Thank you, Lone Wolf. I didn't see your chat, but yeah. Dag Black says I'm a grandpa today. Nice. Congrats on that. I did not know that was a thing. Did you know about that until today, or have you been holding that information back for a while till it was for sure? Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad. That's right. But yeah. So the reason why I'm talking about all this stuff is because like I'm trying to get my mind to focus. And I know I got a weekend ahead of me. I got Saturday and Sunday to think, but Monday I need to constrict my thought process, right? Like because I don't want to go out there and just be aggressive and talk about budget because sometimes Magic can feel unfair because of the budgetary issues that people have, and like I'm part of that thing. Like I can't afford everything I want, right? But like it's a very thin line between being a good deck builder and FOMO, and sometimes needing the actual card is like a very thin line. Like, do you really need the actual card? If you do, where does it fit in this line? Is it FOMO, if you're missing out? Do you feel like you can't keep up, or is it a deck builder issue? And that's where it traverses this line, right? Like that's a very line. I'm like thinking of a line with a bump over it with 3 sides, 2 left, right, and top, right? Because Enlightened Tutor is a good enchantment, but it throws an enchantment on top of your library. So I get FOMO bad. I'm really tweaking out about Super Shredder, right? Woo, Finley James Basham. Nice. That's awesome, Dag Black. Hillbilly, that's amazing. Yeah. All right, hold on. I'm curious if there's cheaper options, but I've pulled stuff like Badger Mole Cub and whatnot. Also, has some really good ramp. Oh, a really good ramp card. I still need a copy of it, but I have to wait till like I get a good some money to be able to buy cards with. Shared Roots from, and he might have pulled this Nabcore. Shared Roots from the Avatar set is a really good card. And another version of that card that's probably about the same price or a little more, maybe you can find it cheaper, is Rampant Growth. Then when you want to spend a little extra more money, you got Nature's Lore, 3 Visits, and things like that. That's Search for Forests. Yeah. So, you know, like, there's a lot of good cards out there. And yes, I believe deck builders have like a good deck builder will know how to clock their deck. And if you don't know what clocking a deck means, it's I know last person here that I've talked about clocking a deck to was Cane Shaker. Well, by the way, one of the most amazing human beings in the world that I know and where I live. And he, like, I talked to him about clocking a deck, and then one time I was talking about it on a live, and it made sense. Where it's testing the speed and efficiency of your deck to see how fast and well it runs using the synergy and the scope. If you know what the scope is where you have your board wipes, removal, ramp, card draw, and another thing that doesn't matter at this point, but like you get the idea. What you focus on, then put percentile push into it. By percentile pushing, if you're trying to focus them on ramp, you kind of push more cards in there. You try to get them with converted mana cost 3 or less, usually 2 or less if possible, to speed up your deck. Yeah, card draw same way. Does that make sense? But yeah, so because I believe deck building is strong. And look, I know there's a lot of cheap cards out there, but I know there's been a rise on incline on expensive cards. Oh, holy cow! Everybody just dropped in something. Oh, Blue Sky, Drinky Face. Hello, Lulu. How's it going? Nice to see you. Whoop whoop. Pulling cards is also a thought about the budget issue. Just because the card is crazy expensive doesn't mean they bought it. They could have gotten lucky and pulled it, or got it before it went 10 times up. Yep, that's very true. Sometimes pulling cards. That's how I got some, like my Demonic Tutor. Nabcore, I probably know what you mean, but I don't know the term. I was like, oh yeah. Let's call it playtesting. All right, so playtesting is how you clock your deck, but clocking your deck is while playtesting or playing your deck, you're seeing how fast and efficient it can get to pull off, like the combo strategy and everything, right? So if you get if you clock your deck and say you can pull off your win by turn 5, turn 6, that means you're clocking out really fast. That means you can like correctly bracket your deck and know how fast it's working. But if it takes like turn 10, turn 11, turn 12, you're probably running a core 2 deck, possibly with a couple game changers. That's core 3. Yeah, it's like making sure your deck works right. That is correct. Now, of course, yeah, clocking is essential. Helps work out the kinks. That's right. Yeah. You're right. It's crazy. And it's crazy to think of all the things that go on when deck building, because deck building for Commander, especially in any format, it's more than just building a deck. It's seeing how fast and efficient the deck is. You know what I'm saying? So like tournament grinders clock their deck all the time. I don't know if they personally call it clocking their deck, but clocking your deck. And the term I got, the reason why I call it clocking your deck is because back in the day, if you wanted to speed up a computer or to see how fast your computer you go, you clock your computer. And to me, it's the same thing. Clocking your deck is seeing how fast it goes, seeing how fast you can push it. Like sometimes clocking your deck is about like getting rid of your 3 mana ramp spells. I just search for 1 land and putting in 2 mana ramp spells and 2 mana artifact rocks that ramp your deck for you faster so you get more efficient turn 2 drops. So by turn 2, you're ramping up more. You know, and that's kind of the idea. Same with draw spells. Like there's a lot of 1 mana simple draw 1 card cards, but those are not always powerful. But sometimes they're powerful in the right deck. But sometimes you need 2-3 mana draw spells that push your limit, or draw engines that push your limit. You know, it's crazy. But that's how it works. You know, like percentile pushing is all about that. Percentile pushing is all about taking your core scope, your board wipes, mana ramp, removal, and card draw, and not only pushing more cards into the slot so you have more card draw or mana ramp where you want them to, but it's also about dropping the CMC or the mana values down to 2/3s if possible, or in your 3 zones if needed, to go faster. That's in the game theory packet on Discord. Mm-hmm. So you know, and the like, you know, the reason why the budget thing comes up is say they do come out with a good card, like say they came out with a Ramp Growth, like Shared Roots, which is kind of expensive for a common to me. It's like $1.75 last time I checked, or $2 last time I checked. And because it's popular, adds efficiency, clocks your deck because you don't need that Kodama's Reach in your deck anymore because you got a 2 mana ramp spell, and it goes up in value. Now $2 is budgetary, but if that card got so popular, it became like a $15 card, then where does the budget thing mean? Like, is it worth it? If they ever reprinted the card, your value would go down. It's complicated. Complicated, everybody. You know. I mean, what are you guys' thoughts? Am I going crazy here? I mean, we're just talking about it. I've been wrong about these things for sure. Back to work. Have fun at work. Yeah, that all being said, I think I might be smart. It might be smartest to try and trade the Delny for Lion Tutor or something. So, and Lion Tutor is good. Yeah, it's 1 mana and instant. What makes it not so good, like the tutors in its line, is it puts the card on top of your library. So you want stuff like Sensei's Divining Top in your deck, or ways to draw that card as well, because by your turn, you can cast it at the end of your opponent's turn next to your turn, so you draw that card. Or if someone has a response and mills you your card, makes you shuffle your deck or anything, it becomes useless. There are strengths and weaknesses to every card, and that's one of them. But yeah, because like the line tutors are good. I like them. I run them. They're amazing, amazing. Uh, Cards, Magic Jank, put them all together. What do you got? Cards, more cards. Hey, now of course that's fine. I got Aang himself, and he firebends, so I draw whenever he attacks within it, so I can hit a quick cheeky Yuspa. Nice. Mujin full. Hey, Tor, send me a link. I can join if you want me to. All right. yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure when Midgetfuls jump in, the mood of the show will change from deck building. But yeah. Yeah, I saw that on DJ's Discord, and you had a blast. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, like so am I crazy for thinking that budget can affect players?
Yeah.
Hello,
Don't
Midget.
let me mute you. Mute the TV channel. I mean, not the TV, but the YouTube.
Oh,
So I don't hear echoes and stuff.
okay. So yeah.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good. So you muted the YouTube?
Yeah, I muted YouTube. I'm still there. Hold on, let me go give it a like.
Oh, nice. So how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just playing the game that I said I need to record some of it, but I won't get to do tomorrow because tomorrow we're gonna have rain all day, thunderstorms.
Tomorrow's Valentine's Day.
Yep.
Ooh, do you got a Valentine's? No, I'm kidding.
No.
You're like, nope. You're like positive about that too. You're like, no regret, nothing. You're like, nope.
I'm a happy single person.
Happy single person. That's right. Yeah, tomorrow, my wife and I are going to a toy convention.
Oh, nice.
So that's going to be our Valentine's Day thing going on. Yeah.
That sounds fun.
That sounds fun. We're trying to plan it out. We're trying to see if we need Uber to go or just drive down there, eat the cost of parking lots. Because there's paid parking down in that area. But like, well, I don't know. Like it's been a long time since we've been to where we're going, and every time we've gone there, I don't think we've driven ourselves. You know.
Oh. How's Cookie Dude? That Cookie Dude doing?
He's doing fine. I kind of talked to him today. We texted each other today. Last time I talked to him, like officially, he's been doing pretty good. His health's been pretty good.
That's good.
Well, I need to call him, talk to him to see how he's doing. Because last time I talked to him, he's been dealing with headaches and double vision. And I should have called him today, but I got wrapped up in in this project that I've been typing down. You know, so I need to make time for Daddy-O's today.
Yeah, I just worried about him. Never heard from him, so.
Yeah. But yeah. But how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
You got to eat anything fun for dinner?
For dinner, I had some leftover chicken enchiladas and mashed potatoes.
Oh, that sounds good.
I always like the frozen chicken enchiladas my grandma gets. It's good.
Yeah, to me, it's like it sounds weird when you say you ate enchiladas and mashed potatoes. That they don't sound like they go together, but
this is what we had in the fridge.
Hey, if it works, it works. I had a burger today. Like, made hamburger. I was gonna make soup, but the wife said she didn't want soup, and I'm like, I already have the meat thought out, so I'm gonna make burgers. So we had hamburgers.
Nice.
Yeah. But I decked them out with the budget we had. We had some onions, so I chopped up an onion, and we had pickles. So we had onion pickle burgers.
Nice.
Yeah. That was awesome.
My niece is over today.
Oh, yeah?
Over the weekend, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my brother goes to school from Monday through Friday, so she only gets his girlfriend and his kid only gets to come over during the weekend.
Nice. And you've been playing with the niece?
She's only 1 year old right now, but I enjoy seeing her go around the house trying to grab stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. Keep the kid in company and stay away from danger zones.
Yeah.
Stay away from that outlet. I saw a TikTok where a kid was trying to lick an outlet. I'm like, you serious?
I saw one where a guy was sticking a scissor, either a knife, I think it was a pair of scissors into a socket. Mm-hmm. He got shocked.
Oh what a shocking discovery.
Yeah. He's lucky though.
Right. Yeah. Like I remember being stupid once. I remember try. I didn't. I had the protection on, but I tried sticking tinfoil in a light socket to see if I can get current to go through one piece of aluminum to another and light up a light bulb, which all worked with triggering the breakers to go off.
Oh,
Kenny Chicker, what? You're not cooking a home cooked meal for her?
I mean, he
No,
did.
this is her idea to go
Yeah.
out to this toy convention. Um, I've been looking for commanders from a newer set to build a new commander deck with. Ooh,
Ooh,
ooh.
nice.
Well, I'll tell you what, Hearthrall is one of my favorites. Let's see. Let's spell that correctly. Ba-ba-bum. Share screen. Let's look at Hearthall. What? Hearthall, the World Sea, costs generic of black, red, and green. Legendary artifact spacecraft station. Tap another creature you control. Put charge counters equal to its power on this base station only as a sorcery. It's an artifact creature at 8+ charges. And its first ability for having 2 charge counters on it is pay 1 generic mana, tap it, sacrifice a land, draw 2 cards, and you may play an additional land this turn. Then at A+, he has Flying Vigilance Haste. Whenever you sacrifice a land, each opponent loses 2 life. So good. So good. This deck is fun to build.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Huh.
So I'm glad they're adding Superman, not about Superman 2.
Mhm.
It's Spider-Man 2 and 2 onto the Plus membership.
On PlayStation Plus,
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2. For
Spider-Man 2.
For PlayStation 5 or 4?
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sad thing is, I believe I own that game, and I haven't played it.
Huh.
And I canceled my subscription for PlayStation 4 because they're going to drop support for it. And
Yeah.
when they're like they publicly said they're going to drop support for the PlayStation 4. And I try to cancel my account. They're like, but wait, there's so many options that you could explore with your account. I'm like, I don't want to pay for something you're not going to support anymore.
Yeah, I heard at April they're going to drop it.
Mm-hmm.
They're waiting until April, so.
And it's expensive. It's like $75 to $100 a year or something like that. I can't remember exactly the price.
Depends on the tier you're getting.
Right. And I'm like, well, the basic tier is for internet, right?
Yeah.
Well, not internet. Your PlayStation 4 runs the internet. But like if you have the subscription, you can play with friends on the internet.
Yeah.
Well, we went 2 years where I hardly ever played with anybody on the PlayStation 4. So I'm like, what's the point of paying for this if I'm not using it?
I just piggyback. My friend has PlayStation Plus, so I just piggyback off of his account.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you can, but it's only someone I trust because we've been friends for 10 years, like best friends.
Yeah.
So I trust to share his account, and he trusts to share my account.
Yeah, a lot of people just on YouTube just went live like crazy.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Mm-hmm. All right, just All right. But yeah, replying to a comment on a video. So I posted a lot of shorts today off today's videos, and a couple of them are getting some comments, which is good. I like comments in the video.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was good.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. I
already installed on Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Oh yeah, I didn't know you installed it.
Yeah, I uninstalled it for a while because I needed space for my other game I was playing.
Sounds like you have the problem of too many games and not enough space.
Oh, I have more space, but I like to try to keep my space to a certain point
Right.
so it don't get all filled up.
Right.
So that's my issue.
Well, no doubt. Like on a computer, it's like oh, what you call it? On a computer, you don't want your memory to go past a certain amount, or your computer starts slowing down.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I didn't see this TCG comment. For the first time yesterday, I got some cool foreign cards with store credit. Paid $4 for 14 plus worth of cards. Nice.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of foreign cards myself when it comes to being able to read the card, even though some of them look amazing.
That's one issue I have with Forge. Sometimes they'll give you like a card that's in foreign, and if you don't know what it is, there's a way to change it to where you can see what it is.
Right.
Thankfully, what you see what the text is. Like I got a Japanese Shockland, not Shockland, just Shocked in Japanese with
Yeah.
enemy art, and I didn't know what it is, so I just looked at it and it's Shock,
No, nice.
which I added to my burn deck.
1 mana, 2 damage. Kid Shaker's asking what set? Like for shock or TC Dude's comment?
If it's for Shock, I have to look it up. I have to get the game up and all that, which I could do.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like Forge is a fun game. Just having to list all the cards in there sounds like a lot of work.
Most of them are in English. It's just you guys set the art, the card art to download and stuff, and then it's easy to play.
Right. Because they can't update it itself because that'd be illegal.
Thing is, you have to download the art of the card. They can't have the card art with the game.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what make it. Oh yeah, you have to download the art either yourself or it's automatic download off of the server that one of them runs. But you can't ship it directly with the art.
Right.
Because that's what got the Lorcana simulator taken down.
You know, the artwork.
Yeah, they had the artwork for download.
No doubt. Oh, all right. All right, folks. Newbie here. Doing my first deck builds now. Mostly focused with my Hugs, Grizzly Guardian cards, and as a commander. Don't know what I'm doing, but having fun. Yeah, Big Tom. That sounds awesome. Well, a lot of bears. Like you're talking about bears, like Grizzly. All right. Well, hold on. Let me look up Grizzly Guardian so I know what I'm talking about for sure. If I can spell it correctly.
Yeah, you always want to have fun when you're building your own deck.
Grizzly Guardian. Hugs Grizzly Guardian. 2 green, 2 red, X. Legendary creature, 5/5, Badger Warrior. Trample. When Hugs Grizzly Guardian enters, exile the top X cards of your library until your next turn. You may play those cards. You may play additional land on each of those turns. Ooh, nice. That's pretty cool. So you really want a lot of land interaction. But yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, so like they might want to get some landfall cards in there.
Right, landfall.
Yeah.
Right. If you're having fun, you're doing it right. See, that's at the stage. So this is Grizzly Guardian, what I'm looking at. Yeah, this sounds like a fun card.
Yeah, it does.
Now you're running cards that let you play additional lands each turn. Oh my lord! I'm trying to look up a card. Like Wayward Sawtooth, when you play additional lands on each returns, Wayward Sawtooth can attack and block unless you have the Sitting's Blessing. Yeah. Cards like that will help the deck out, get you some more lands. Or if you're playing cards like Rampant Growth to get that ramp, it's pretty solid. Yeah. I mean, hey, if you're having fun, then that's awesome. Just let me know if you have any questions. I might be able to answer.
Yep.
Rampant Growth is like my go-to. Good old-fashioned ramp card. I mean, you're in 2 colors. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah. Hold on.
Okay.
Very good. Now you got little dings and things going around me, like people are trying to get a hold of me and stuff, and I'm trying to make sure that's not the fact. All right. Let's remove that for now. So, Harm missed today as being a noob deck builder, but at the same time, I'm so glad I know what I know about deck building. Because all that work I put into it made me a better deck builder, you know, all those years.
Yeah.
Watching people, studying myself, building these decks, learning synergy, things like that. Learning new decks constantly is always fun. Like Kane Chick says, as long as you're having fun, you're doing it right, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I forgot. Oh, what's this? What's up? Simple. What's up? How's it going? It's going pretty good. Yeah. Just chilling. But man, after all the work I've done today, my brain feels brutal. There you go. No, you guys haven't heard that one today.
Yeah.
Brutal. I made a new one today.
Oh.
So I made 2 new ones. Brutal is the first one I made. But yesterday I made one that's funny. So when we have to ban a person from chat, we play this one right here.
Get off my lawn, you punk kid! Game over.
Hey, guy.
Yeah.
WSB.
Now what's up? I mean, what's up?
Oh, what's up? Nothing much.
Yeah.
Just relaxing.
Just chilling. But yeah, we're just having fun, chatting, talking about Magic deck building and stuff like that. Just chatting around. Just doing a random chat chill, which I can't believe we're like 10 minutes to an hour already.
Yep. How long are we going to go?
I don't know.
It's up to you.
Well, I know you have to tuck in and sleep. All right. Oh, I see. Big Tom says, can I use Ixalan's Blessing City ability with Bloomburrow cards, though, as long as I get 10 permanents on board? Yeah, so every ability in Magic is legal in any deck on the rules to Texas. So the Sitting's Blessing is an Ixalan thing, but it can be any permanents on the board from any set, right? You can have lands from every set, right? You can have, if you wanted to, and you so could, and you could have one land of each of your lands in your deck from each set out. So yeah, let's say you're running 36, 37 lands. Each of those lands can be from a different set, and the deck would still be legal. It'd be, you know, as long as it's a legally printed card, you can use it in Commander.
Yeah.
Like, there's enough current lands out there that you can have legitimately enough lands from each set with different art, different full arts too, in your deck. And you can use any like other than what's on the ban list. You can use any card in your deck. Which I'm wondering if they're going to now like the ban list sometime soon with the bracket system in place. Or maybe not. So yeah, as long as you have 10 permanents on board, it works.
Yeah, I think a mixture of both the ban list and brackets should still exist both together.
All
Some
right.
cards are just like really overpowered.
Right. Now a little more expensive card, which is like $9 for the Final Fantasy version. But it varies in price. You don't have to run this particular card. There are other cards like it. But there's Zeus Alaspa Seeking, where it lets you play 2 additional lands each turn. Yeah. You know, Red has a lot of that discard card, draw card effect, the rummage effect, they call it. It's still good. Green has some draw on it, too. Yeah. But another card that's really good with those fetch lines, like those Evolving Wilds, Secret Tunnels, and Terramorphic Expanse. You also have Ramunap Excavator, which is like a $3 or $4 card. It used to be cheaper, but now it's like $3 or $4. 2 generic and a green creature, cleric, snake, I think they call it now. This is not a cleric, but I think it's a snake. Yeah, snake cleric. So 2/3 says you may play lands from your graveyard. Cards like this let you get reuse out of your little fetch lands too. So you can ramp up with your little fetch lands slowly, unless you're actually running fetch lands, you know, which is cool if you got them. This just helps you get more use out of your used fetch lands. Being able to play cards from your graveyard. I run these cards that I've showed you in my Hearthroll deck. Same colors, but add black to your commander. That's what I'm running. Yeah. And hold on.
Yep.
Like with cards like this, I'm showing you right here. You could run a card like Nahiri's Lithoforming, which costs 2 red X. You sacrifice X lands for each land card sacrificed this way. Draw a card. You may play X additional lands this turn. And control into the battlefield tap this turn. So with this card, with Nahiri's Lithoforming, with the card that lets you play cards from a graveyard, you can sacrifice all your lands for X mana, draw X cards, and play those lands again. That's Secret Tech. And I need a copy of this card. I'm just too broke for it right now. It's not expensive. It costs 42 cents for the promo. Well, that's online promo. It costs not $1 for that promo. Ooh, there's a daytime Sam for $2.11. Ooh. Nice. So, I hope that's giving you some wild ideas. Wild. Yeah. Oh, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me know if that sparks your imagination up to thinking of different ways to use lines in your deck. That's a really fun card. I had it in Sir Wayne Kitty halftime. Nice. But yeah. Next time I get it, when I'm able to buy a lot of cards, I'm hoping I can get that daytime stamp promo. I love them. Sucks that they got rid of them.
Yeah.
And it's all Mugen's full fault.
Yeah, too much Forge, and they had to change it.
That's right. Played too much Forge and had to change it. No, they basically said in a nutshell that they wanted to get rid of it, so they wanted to get rid of the day timestamp. So if they need to push a set over a year ahead or a couple months ahead, they don't have to worry about the date. They just give you a foil that looks like any other foil, so they take away the specialness of the card out and just give you a regular foil, so you can easily forget which card you opened up as your promo. So bad.
Yeah.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's on your mind, Meaningful?
Not much.
Not much.
Nope.
I thought you had a mind full of ideas and thoughts. $1 million ideas. It was going to make us $1 million.
I wish.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to talk about something, but I can't really talk about that on YouTube. But it was a funny conversation my wife and I had. She don't want to work, but it was a little inappropriate for YouTube.
Yep.
But it was on my mind. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, all right. Oh, man. Everybody's gone nuts. Nuts. But yeah, like I'm just trying to figure out, like, I'm a big Tom like that card idea. I want to know if you like that card idea for your deck, because it could draw you a lot of cards, get your lands back if you're running Ramnap Excavator, which is a budget version ulterior to something like Crucible Worlds. But if you get a Crucible Worlds, it could work just fine if you want to spend the $20+ on it. Because Mugenful, I have to keep him away from buying cards. He buys too many cards. I go to the card shop with him. He's trying to buy out the whole cabinet.
Yeah.
Sounds like our local FNM went pretty well. Your FNM's already over? 23 people? Nice. That's pretty good.
That's good.
Kane Checker, hey SFT, will you be doing any Lego content in the future? So I don't know if I'm gonna be doing content for Legos in the future because this is my recording space right here. It's not a lot of space. It's pretty much about twice the size of this keyboard, and like that's like this is all the space I really got, and I don't know if I can do Lego content. But that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of my issue too. I don't have much space on my stuff too.
Right. But the wife and I are going to be putting Legos together. I got a really cool Iron Man bust Lego set that I'm putting together. It's like 500 and something pieces. It's gonna be awesome.
Well, at least it's smaller pieces than the Pokemon set.
Yeah, Pokemon set was expensive, and people were going crazy over it.
Yeah, it's expensive as all heck.
Mm-hmm.
If I had the money, I would have bought it too.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. I know a guy in Europe who bought it. Well, I don't know him personally. He's a YouTuber, and all he does is buy Legos, a few new sets of Legos, so you can open them up on the stream because they may give him views. He's even mentioned that on his videos. Like, I have to keep up the new stuff because that's what sells and what people watch is the new stuff. And he got all but one of the Lego sets he can get for Pokemon, and one of them was the Gyarados, or is it that big blue worm one?
Yeah, darn it. It is a water worm, but it's supposed to be a dragon, but it's not dragon type.
Yeah, and like he got that one, and he got the one that was three Pokemon on an island.
Yeah, that's the one I want to get, but definitely out of my price range.
What? Come on, your price range? $5 million is like
I wish
small cash to you.
No, that's more like Raymond's money.
Right, Raymond's money. Nah, but yeah,
Oh, speaking of Rayman, hey, do you know the Rayman game from Ubisoft is getting remade? The first one.
yeah, Rayman, yeah, it's being remade for PlayStation 5, I think.
PS 5, Switch 2,
Mm,
PC, and Xbox. Yeah, all of that.
yes, all that. Yeah, Rayman is that was a fun game. He's like the guy with no neck, no arms, no legs.
Yeah.
He's just a head, body, hands, and feet.
Yep.
Mhm. But it's a very popular game back in the day. Until
They
Halo
had,
came out.
they had a cartoon, but it was a little edgy, too edgy, not safe for work.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Well, it was more edgy, like Rayman with a gun and stuff.
My,
Oh, that was edgy.
I just didn't know it was a cartoon because I remember there was a comic book that was popular, and they couldn't make a cartoon out of it because it was too edgy. It was I can't remember. It's something the psychopath. It's about a guy. It's about a teenager who serial killed people based on their attitude and looks. And like if you like, for example,
Huh.
like like he I can't remember the name. If I can remember the name of the comic, it'd make more sense. Let me look up there. I don't want to go in full description of what the comic book was about because I don't know what can be all used. Let's see, but you might remember it.
There's just one Japanese comic or manga where an alien teaches a bunch of kids how to assassinate, called Assassination Classroom.
Uh,
It was very weird, but it's well liked apparently.
Johnny the Homicidal Maniac is the name
Ah,
of the book.
I've heard of it. I believe. I think I've heard of it.
Yeah. Like I had to define my search because it brought up a couple weird ones. Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, like he killed people for a point, and he was emo and everything, and he's
Oh,
like if he didn't like your personality and you were like pompous or something, he'll show you like his point was to show your true colors by killing his victims a certain way,
yeah.
you know.
Kind of sounds like the Death Note manga.
Death Note, but Death Note's the one where you write a name in a book and the name,
Yeah.
the person with the name.
Guys, yeah. But she got a sequel, which was pretty funny.
But yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But yes, there was a because that was that comic book Johnny the Homicide Maniac was very popular when Invader Zim was popular,
I think
and,
it's made by the same person, yeah.
and they're trying to get some company was trying to get Johnny a cartoon, but they couldn't because it was too edgy, too adult theme. Which today I think that kind of thing will fly with the kind of content that's out there, like American Horror Story and things like that.
Yeah.
I think it would fly, especially when you have especially when you have a that one show where about the serial killer who kills people to protect his family.
Wait, Dexter? No, that's different. Was that the one I'm thinking of?
I think that's the one I'm thinking of, Dexter.
Yeah.
K-Trick is like, what the hell kind of comics are you guys reading?
Worried.
These were young kids. Too many cards. What's that? That's right. Too many cards. Too many cards. What's that? Too many cards. Not quite yet. 1 million cards. We're getting there. Too many cards.
It's like that guy that has been collecting the one lobster from Magic the Gathering.
Right.
He's still going at it too.
I tried going that route with Wild Guess, thinking that was gonna be like the cool card because the first red card draw we had seen in a long time ever. Actually, like really good, decent card draw. 2 red mana. discard a card, draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
And I thought I was going to reshape the format, but the block after we got Faithless Looting. I'm like, you son of a god. Mm-hmm. Faithless Looting was just a better card.
Yeah.
But you should go out and buy every version of one particular island and save them.
Man,
Yeah.
I wish I could do that with the pizza cards, but then I'd be out of money.
Right? Pizza cards.
Those cards are good. These look good.
The Turtles pizza cards.
Yeah.
There's mixed reviews on them. I think they look okay, but I want them for my commander deck. But the only way to really get them is in the pizza bundle, which sold out already. So I'm hoping there's more released later on.
Someone will probably be selling them online.
Like some people already got them early.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, like I got the pictures here, or did I get rid of them? Oh, that's the videos. Yeah, like here's a picture of someone holding the cards they got out of a pizza box.
Oh.
Yeah. Here's pictures of cards wrapped up in a pizza box. Yeah, these are good quality pictures for these pizza boxes too. Usually when you get leaks, they're potato cards, like very pixelated.
Yeah.
You know. But these ones are in good condition. Like picture. I mean, it's kind of hard to read those cards at the end, but the focus is on this pizza one right here, this Black Swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
I just wonder what Universes Beyond they're planning at cooking up now.
Well, we'll find out near the end of the year when they do the whole year spoiler thing again, where like they're telling you every set. I'm just afraid we're going to get a list of 9 sets. They'll be like, here's 9 sets coming out this year instead of 7.
Yeah.
Like, because, like, Avatar did super well. It's the 3rd best selling set of all time in Magic the Gathering right now.
Yeah.
What was that?
Hopefully don't send it out too much with the card re-release. Like in Japan, right?
Right.
Pokemon TCG usually releases 2 different sets, and they combine them all. And when they come to America, those 2 sets usually get combined into one set for us.
Right. Talking about Pokemon, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Pokemon does. That's how Pokemon does. They release 2 sets, 2 small sets, like maybe 100 cards each, and then they combine them when they come over to America.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But people chase them.
It's hard to get some of the certain card you want in America.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I'm trying to say. Then if you're trying to pull Japanese packs,
right? Japanese packs. Well, I like. I don't mind Japanese packs in America because usually they're in English still. But the only difference is the rare's up front, and then it goes back. The pack goes backwards from the regular packs.
Yeah.
I just want a booster box to open. Meaningful, can I borrow like $140?
If I had the money, I would have bought Final Fantasy and saved it for a little bit.
Right.
Just didn't have the money.
Final Fantasy.
Hopefully this year I'll be able to upgrade my PC.
Ooh, that'd be awesome. Upgrade the PC.
Yeah.
Cane Checker, you should be reading Archie Comics. Jughead is hilarious. Cane Checker just showed his age.
He is old.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were in the Archie's comics at a point too. Cane Checker.
Go ahead.
Oh, I don't know if you heard this, but Cane Checker is going to get it right here.
James Willis, Cane Shaker.
I shake my cane at the clouds with my fury.
Good one.
That's right. Ooh. We're at 1,062 subscribers. All right. Yeah,
Nice.
that's pretty cool. Appreciate that. Whoever subscribed. But yeah, it's like Archie Comics. There was Turtles involved in there. They even sold action figures based off the Archie comic Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, the Turtles have done tons of cameo.
They cameoed in about anything they could cameo. But did you hear the news about Mattel and the Turtles?
No.
So Playmate's been making Turtles action figures for years, like the baseline action figures.
Yeah.
Since the 80s, since the inception of the cartoon and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, they ended up selling the rights to Mattel. Or the license to Mattel, so Mattel can print the toys instead, which is a big deal because Turtles are a big IP. And Mattel is making a deal with Paramount or joining forces with Paramount, like Paramount Plus and whatnot, the company.
Yeah.
So they're going to work on new shows, new movies, and action figures.
Huh. Nice.
Yeah, in 2027 we'll see more. That's crazy.
I like the animated Turtles that had like John Cena as the main villain in the first season. That was a good one.
John Cena in the first season of what?
Turtles.
Like
on the animated series.
When the anime series or animated?
Animated. Cartoon.
Yeah, like that doesn't narrow it down to me because there's a lot of cartoons of Turtles.
Okay, let me see which one it was.
All right, let's see.
Let me type in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and John Cena, and I'll see which one it was.
Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
that one. All right, I missed out on the 2018 to 2020 series. All right,
it was pretty good. Oh, and apparently he also was in the animated movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as Rocksteady.
Yeah, the movie they just came out with, the one where it looks kind of claymation-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew that. So when you said series, I was confused.
Yeah, Rise of TMNT.
Right. I didn't know that was a cartoon. I probably remember seeing a commercial for it a long time ago. I don't remember because I never watched it. And it's during it ended in the COVID time, which is sad.
Yeah. It is, but
that was nuts.
That time period was nuts.
Yeah, I don't think anybody remembers that time period other than getting free money.
Yeah.
Well, technically not free. We ended up paying it back through different taxes and mail taxes and stuff like that.
All that, yeah.
But yeah. But it was chill. It was chill-tastic times. We got a lot of board games going on. Whoa.
There's a board game on Tabletop Simulator that I want to start learning how to play. It's based off of Pokemon, but
what's the name of the game?
I think it's some. I'd have to pull it. Let me pull it up and see what it's called. Tabletop Simulator.
Well, I don't Tabletop Simulator.
I know. I have to look it up by myself though.
No, I just don't know. Oh yeah, you look up the name of the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Tabletop Simulator is the thing where you can build board games or import.
Yeah, Legends of Sinnoh. Legends of Sinnoh. So yeah,
nice.
It's a fan-made board game.
That sounds awesome. You gonna make it a reality?
So I wish. That's a lot of pieces to make.
I believe in you. I believe in Mugen Full.
It could be played multiplayer, but you can also play it solo. So
yeah,
that's my favorite type of board games. Board games you can do both solo and multiplayer.
But I believe in you this much. Mugen Full. That's how much I believe in you.
Yeah.
No, I think it's awesome. Like Tabletop Simulator got very popular during the pandemic where people were playing out games that they were coming out with and selling. People were play testing board games and stuff to see if they wanted to buy the game, or people would play D&D through Tabletop Simulator with their friends because you got that local mode through Discord and stuff.
Yeah.
Where you can play around with people. They can watch the same screen, hook up to the same screen, and
Right.
you know, play their parts. Yeah. It was ridiculously crazy how people adjusted during that time.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah. Do. Well, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you watch Me TV Tunes at all, but the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episodes come on 3 times a day: one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one at 11 p.m. at night.
Yeah, the only TV, if we have that channel, I have to watch it in my grandma's room because she's usually in the front room during the day watching TV on the TV,
Mm-hmm.
main TV. So
Yeah. Well, that's fine. Not as long as you get to watch it.
yeah,
Well, if that's something you want to watch.
yeah.
Yeah. Can't force you to watch the best show in the world.
But speaking of,
So,
a guy bought the game Eugenics, and the creator said Magic the Gathering was a huge source of inspiration for him.
nice.
Created
That's pretty
like
cool.
with the combos you can do in the game.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Eugenics, Gamegenics.
Mewgenics.
Eugenics. All right.
Yeah, Mew. Like cats.
Oh,
You take cats and they fight monsters, cats and stuff.
nice. Nice. That's awesome. Cat fighting games. Can't go
Yeah.
wrong. Like, have you ever played Exploding Kittens?
No.
That's a fun game. 2-3 players plus. You're basically playing cards and doing trick taking to get the best hand, best play.
Right.
Try not to make your cat explode.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome. It works out. It works out. But anyways, we're gonna call it a night for tonight, my friends. We're gonna get off here, chill out, relax. You want to get some chores done and stuff for when the wife comes home from work. So I have to stay up till 2 a.m. tonight because Fridays I stay up till she gets off for work. We gotta wake up early in the morning so we can go do this thing we talked about earlier.
Yep.
But hey, don't forget. There you go.
Yep.
Inspirational words from an inspirational dinosaur.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us and chilling out with us for as long as you did. We're going to call it the night to go.
Thanks.
Thank you for hanging out. Here, hold on. Here we go.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and friends have been the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show.